Hey everybody, welcome back to the Suikoden 4 walkthrough. This video is going to be very quick. It's really more about I'm going to probably try to explain a little more about the mint and mushroom growing. As you can see there, I slept and a little prompt happened there that said Tav says something about a floor or a mysterious floor or something like that. And I don't remember if it's random. I don't remember if it's like a random chance every time you go to sleep. It might be, but I guess I would just say sleep and then go check your door, and if it didn't work or if you didn't get that prompt, then sleep again. But then you head down here to the fourth floor or something like that, and this is I guess it's called the cultivation room, and there's actually two characters that you'll find in here, and we'll get the second one here in a minute. But I'm gonna start growing mushrooms right away because I actually prefer mushrooms. So basically, in this room you can grow, I guess you could say, actually it's a ton of different stuff, but there's only I guess 3 things that are worthwhile, and that's the first one is the mushroom. The second one is mint, and then the third one is mixed herbs. And there's different stages for each, or when you go to grow these. So right now, he says, right now the spawns are growing. So this is called, I guess you could just call it the growth stage. And he'll give you multiple options here. Basically, to grow mushrooms, it's 1, 1, 3, 1, 3. So the room's ventilation should be 1, fertilizer should be 3. We don't need it. And basically, for the first 3 stages for growing mushrooms, it's the same. It's 1, 1, 3, 1, 3. For the first 3, and then the final stage, I guess you call it, is the sleep stage, or I don't know if it's more like the prepping for the next growth type, more or less. It's kind of hard to, I guess, to explain, but it's not really a growth stage. It's more of like a resting or like a preparation to grow your next set. And whether or not you're growing mushrooms or mint, it doesn't matter. It's always the first option for all of those, or for that sleep stage, I guess it's called. But to the mints are actually technically, I guess, a little bit easier to remember, because it's just the first option the whole way. Like there's no, when he's asking you for fertilizer and whatnot, you're, all the different options. It's just always the top option. So they're a bit easier. I don't particularly like them. I feel like the mushroom, because the mushroom restores one of your spells for every level. So it'll restore 1 level 1, 1 level 2, 1 level 3, and 1 level 4. I find that more useful than the mint. The mint restores all of your MP, but only for the first and second levels. So, it's okay. It's not like the worst thing ever, but it's also not that great. And then the ultimate, the granddaddy of it, is the mixed herbs. And the mixed herbs restores all of your magic, no matter what level. So, they are a little bit harder to get because it just takes time. You'll grow 3 mushrooms, and then you'll get the mixed herb battle, I guess you could say. So for every 3 mushrooms or every 3 mint, you will get 1 mixed herbs. And you'll always want to save. You'll definitely want to be saving right when you're about to get those, because you don't want to lose that battle and then miss out on your mixed herbs. That would really stink. Anyway, so back to what we're actually doing here. In this for this footage, I did not have that golden hammer yet. So what I did was I went through a bunch of the game. I went probably halfway through it. And then I was like, man, you know what? I want to know if I can beat that, angel hairball the first visit. So I took all this footage, unfortunately, and then, I saved up to a certain point, and then I got, I don't know, I guess you could say I got a wild hair and decided to try to take that on. So that's what I did. So, you'll see for this particular footage here, I don't have it yet. And once I actually catch up to that point, I'll try to point that out. And you know, unfortunately, all of this footage, what's happening right now, this is a completely dead game. I didn't even, you know, I didn't actually. I got to, I don't know. I guess about halfway through the game, and then I just quit. You know, and then I don't know if I completely started over or if I went, you know, back to an old save or something, and then just picked it up from there. I'm not sure, but you know, once that split happens, I'll try to point that out. I don't know that it's going to affect anything at all. I guess maybe you could see a power spike when you know, on the playthrough that I did get it early. So I guess that could be a difference, I suppose. But I just went around and I checked. Chadley's downstairs now. He's got the armor shop, and I think he works. I think he works like most of the other Suikoden games, where he has all of the inventory from all of the armor shops that you've visited so far. And yeah, here, so we can't return to Obel. So that was, you know, like I don't know if it was the previous video to this or one before that, but I talked a bit about the kind of like the point of no return for Obel, and now, so that golden hammer is off limits right now, and will be for quite some time. And here I just took a cut because I wanted to show you guys this next scene. So I went in and I think I just got into did a couple of fights or something out on the ocean, and then I came back and rested, and then I went all the way back down to the cultivation room because I wanted to get Now. I think that's his name, Now. So it's Mao and Now. I guess that's what I call them, or how I pronounce their names, I suppose. But to get him, you basically just run all the way down to this room, and then you know, when you go to enter, he kind of automatically joins. So obviously there's a second person in here now. You don't remember me, do you? No. If you ever want mint, just stop by. Like I said, I don't think I ever bothered growing mint, just because I didn't really find it as good as mushrooms, I suppose. And then I forgot what was this stage? I forgot now. I missed it. But again, this is the same options that I took or from earlier. It's 11313, and there'll be one more stage like that, and then it'll be the sleep stage, which will all be the first option. But essentially that's how you grow them. You know, there's not much more to it. It's pretty easy. If you choose different options, you won't get the mushrooms or mint that you want. You'll get garbage that'll. I don't even remember what the items do to you in combat. I think one like poisons you and something like that. So they're not useful. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, whatever you want to do. But hope these guides are helpful. And if you got any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section there, and I'll hopefully get back to you. All right, thanks for watching.